right, sorry about that. Woo! Okay, so this is case 1 for Big Data Business Model, Coca-Cola. Team 4 with Freddie, Nathan, Mark, me, and Sophie. So table of contents, we're going to go through key business processes that we chose, big data value drivers, improvements, and sources. So the first thing we have is our 3 key business processes. So continuous product improvement, building a brand over a product, and market power and cost leadership. These are all things that Coca-Cola does very well and will continue to do. So our big data value drivers for continuous improvement specifically are volume, so increasing the amount of data over a traditional setting, velocity, information generated at a rate that exceeds that of traditional systems, variety, multiple emerging forms of data such as text, social media data, and video, and then veracity, so trustworthiness and quality of data. So this is just the chart of the big data business model maturity that we're going to go through in a second. So for continuous product improvement, for business monitoring, tracking what products are bought and sold at what time of year and by what demographic of customer, business insights to discover trends and improvements that should be made based on consumer buying preferences, business optimization, implement new product types or flavors to optimize Coca-Cola's sales and better appeal to customers, data monetization, determine whether or not it would be beneficial to Coca-Cola to introduce a new drink completely or to modify the current recipe, and then business metamorphosis for allowing for improvements to be made to the product to better the business rather than harboring old ideas, compensation packages for a new idea, new products, etc. So these are all ways that continuous product improvement can go through these stages of the maturity chart and be improved as a whole. So then building a brand over a product, which is what Coca-Cola is very good at and very known for. So for business monitoring, constantly conduct surveys and monitor social media channels to understand how Coca-Cola is perceived. Insights, aggregating data about Coca-Cola and existing competitors to analyze trends within the industry. Optimization, implement strategies that aid in building Coca-Cola's brand while appealing to customers' emotions that Coca-Cola sells happiness in a bottle, their slogan. So train employees to optimize customer engagement, delivering the brand perception. So knowing that everyone's on the same page to building the brand, not just selling Coca-Cola. Data monetization, increased sale through improved customer engagement and change of perception. So having different varieties of Coca-Cola, such as Coke Zero or Diet Coke, that kind of thing, of diversifying the brand a little bit to make it not just that Coca-Cola is unhealthy or the typical soda, but there's different options. And then metamorphosis, to capture new markets through improved brand perception and customer engagement. So whether that be more marketing efforts or even more differentiation in their product line, changing it to better suit the customers. And then market power and cost leadership. So monitoring, conduct constant market and competitor research to predict attacks from competitors. So monitor business processes to improve cost leadership using the 6 Sigma principles, specifically. Insights to understand competitor attacks, allocate data from business process monitoring. So to use the data that we get from monitoring to better understand the competitors and what they plan to do and what they are doing currently. Optimization, to develop market power defense strategies, suggest business process improvements from allocated data for cost leadership, so to lower the cost in any way that they can. Monetization, successfully defending competitor attack and keeping and gaining the market power that they have, and reducing business process costs. That's kind of self-explanatory. And then for metamorphosis, enter new partnerships or mergers to increase market power, implement constant improvement in business processes. So not only to be defensive about competitors and their plans, but also potentially to merge with them and work with them to improve not only the industry, but market power of Coca-Cola overall. So that is our presentation for this case. Thank you for watching.